Hello there, Di here. Today I'm creating a plastic wrapped acrylic paint background to use as the inside covers on an altered book that I've been making for my youngest grandson. I've sprayed the well gessoed piece of watercolour paper with some water there. I've got colours of red, blue and yellow and silver, and a paintbrush for each, because you simply don't have time to wash the brushes out because you need to really keep this moving, keep it damp. And because it's such a large piece, I've got a spray bottle of water in my left hand that I'm using to help keep things wet. It's quite hot here at the moment and things are drying out too quickly, so a little squirt of water keeps things moving. And that's one of the key issues with creating a nice outcome at the end. If it's too dry, you simply don't get the texture and movement of the paint. Just splashing down the colours wherever. I wanted a nice bright background to put in this little scribble book, I suppose you'd call it. The child's only 2, but I called it a drawing book. Just getting all the colours on, keeping it damp. There goes the silver. You really don't have to worry at all about how you mix the colours or blend them. You can do that once the plastic is on and you're sort of safe from quick drying. So here I'm just spreading what I can of the silver around amongst the different colours. Just about done there. I've got the piece of plastic on the bench behind me ready to just pick up and lay over. There we go. A little extra spray of water and then over goes the plastic. Try and keep this, so you want the whole piece covered, and you want to exclude as much air as possible. You want the plastic to actually contact the painted surface. Just got to straighten that little corner out. You want the plastic to contact the painted surface as much as possible without too many air bubbles, because where you've got that contact you end up with a lovely shiny surface. Where the little folds in the plastic creates the texture on the finished piece that looks almost, I think it looks almost like a fractured glass or fractured surface, and that's where the paint gets sucked up from the surface into those little folds, and you can see the underneath, the gessoed surface sort of shines through, and they're dull, they're not shiny, so you get the adds to the texture. Here are 4 file cards. Cathand always saves any excess paint she's got on her brushes and on her work surface onto file cards, so I did the same, and I actually used one of these on the little name frame on the front of the book. You'll see that in a bit. Here it is the next day. It's sat in the warmth all day, and then overnight, the next morning, the plastic just lifted off easily, and you can see there the lovely texture and of the finished piece. Here it is. I've put it into the book with a navy piece down the middle just to reinforce the spine a little because it was a little flimsy. I had matte medium over the whole surface just to give it a bit more strength and stability once it was into the book. I'm really pleased with the way it looks. There's the little frame and using one of those file cards, and there's the completed drawing book with the heavy drawing paper stitched in. Thanks for watching. There's a few still photos here. That's the inside front cover, and this is the inside the back cover. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you next time. Bye now.